I don't want to be stuck in some office job, like being told what to do. I wanted to be my own boss, so I just decided I'm going to be a musician.
We are actually now met after dark. And we just want to say thank you very much for coming, and we hope you enjoy our set.
It is everything I ever imagined it would be.
It's just so fucking electric having 70 people cheering at you, and afterwards everyone's trying to get your hand and your signature, your fucking set list. I was 14 and thought it would get me laid.
Did it get you laid?
No.
Just love music, and when I picked up the guitar and like I started being able to like play it and it didn't sound like shit, I was like, wow, this is fun. How do I do this? So far it's been Kim, the singer. She has like songs she wrote a few years ago and like sends them in, and then so far it's been me that then like, comes up with like the guitar parts to make it sound more, you know, pop punk. Because Kim's original demos is just like her singing with an acoustic guitar.
Sorry guys, I got distracted.
I got a guitar for my 13th birthday and I had no idea I could sing, and I just started playing the guitar, and then one day I started singing. I was like, oh my god, wait a minute, I can sing? That's kind of crazy. And yeah, so I don't even know when that was. I was a teenager and I was just like suddenly like, oh my god, I can sing too. I never really followed through properly with guitar. I can play like really basic songs, which is why in the band I was like, no, I just want to sing. I just want to focus on vocals, and the Ewan's can shred.
Just kind of listening by ear and figuring out what felt right. I'd plug headphones into my record player and try and figure out by myself.
You can quote me if I'm wrong here, but I don't really see a lot of punk bands in the Glasgow scene with female singers a lot. I really wanted to be in a band with a female singer because I feel like they can reach out to the audience. Male singers are really good too, but female singers, like I grew up with bands like Evanescence, Paramore and all that. I'm like, okay, I want to be like that.
Like I love it. Like I love being able to be the female voice in my band, and being able to be a female voice on the scene. Like I think as we get to grow and play more gigs and become more known, like I really like that I'm going to be able to be the female voice of my band and like bring more female into the scene. I just like had a lot of like anxiety and stuff when I was younger, and music just became what I would turn to. Yeah, it was an outlet, especially when I started songwriting. I was like, oh my god, I have somewhere I can put these thoughts, that's so cool. And I remember growing up and obviously listening to all these musicians and all these bands, and I was like, it'd be just so cool to do that. And now I am doing it, and it's awesome.
As soon as I started playing, I forgot that there's like 70 people staring the fuck at me. There was one particular bit at the gig where I fucking ran out into the crowd and just running about with everyone around me just screaming at me. It was kind of magical. That was my wee Disney princess moment.
Okay, so at our first get we played a little original and you guys loved that, so we're stuck in another one, and this is Voted.
When I was like 13, I had a humongous phase where all I listened to was Weezer. Their first album, their second album.
Those guys are idiots, but like they're now family to me. So they're like my idiot brothers.
You know, they're great people to work with. I feel like I work and gel very well with them.
I personally am more just traditional punk like Clash, Sex Pistols, Dead Kennedys and that. Big Sexy, Paul Simonon for the Clash. he's my main inspiration for bass playing.
We've got 2 originals so far, which we performed both of them at the last gig, and then hopefully we'll have some more originals written soon.
I write songs really differently every time. I think it just depends what's like inspiring me in the moment. So like if we go off of one of our songs, Pretty Little Girl on the set, that was written like really differently. It was sort of just, what do I feel about this situation that I've been put in terms of the world. Obviously it's called Pretty Little Girl and it's about kind of like being a girl in society. If you listen to it, you'll understand what I mean.
They're all relatively easy songs, and they get the crowd moving. That's my ideal show, 8 billion mosh pits.
To be honest, like, getting into punk music, it's a good way to listen to your own thoughts in a way, because it releases like an endorphin in your brain.
I feel like, not the best of both worlds, but it's like a nice in-between ground. Like, it's got the energy, and then like drifting off, because obviously we're a bit more pop punk like rooted, so it's kind of nice to have that root of pop and rock.
Well, hopefully, we can upgrade to, bigger and better venues and, get lots more fans and stuff. But, it's hard to tell with these kind of things. You just see what happens.
I'm hoping we do get somewhere. Where I see us in 5 years on stage at the Hydro.
Like I mentioned before with the song Pretty Little Girl, it's going really well live and people are really liking it. So I think we're going to try and get into the studio with that one and get that out so people have a studio version to listen to. That would be really cool. That's so funny and like crazy to even say though, that like the song that I wrote like 3 years ago is like going to get recorded now as a band. But yeah, definitely want to get some songs recorded, and I think we're looking at that one before the end of the year. So that'd be cool. Find people that support your dream and want the same kind of thing as you. Find people that you're going to be in close quarters with them all the time, so find people that you get on with and you can see yourself spending a lot of time with. And make sure it's somewhere that you feel safe, because being in a band's scary, being on stage is scary, but if you're standing there with your best friends or your family, it's like, it's scary, and you know they've got your back. Even if it goes tits up, they've got your back and they won't hate you. So that's really important.
Peace and love.
Peace and love for all.
Who's the best Beatle?
Get off me.
George.
George?
George.
Swingle?
George.
And if you're in a band, have you got any stories from the road?
I've played one gig.